Okay, now the other source of purchasing stock that I'd like to show you is purchasing from domestic wholesalers. So wholesalers that are located in the country or the continent sometimes that you reside in. This one here is called Coal Imports, and Coal Imports is quite a large wholesale supplier. Even so, they don't have the same selection as Alibaba or AliExpress. In fact, it's nothing like the same selection. They have several thousand products, around about 4,000 products, I believe, but that's nothing compared to AliExpress. And that means that you may not find what you want on a domestic supplier like Coal Imports. Having said that, you might. So I wanted to show you this because the advantage is speed. Because if you are ordering from a domestic supplier, you're going to get the items much sooner. Now, Coal Imports has very low minimum order quantities. It's always more than one unit, but very often it's just 3 or 4 units, maybe 10 units. So let's take a look. Going up to shop by department, and let's choose hardware. For example, this door and window alarm, we can click on quick view. The minimum order is 6 pieces, which would cost you $8.52. Now this is a low cost item and we do want to sell on Amazon for $15.99 or above, but you could actually make a pack of these, so 3 or 4 in a pack. Another thing you can do is you can filter by price. So let's say we only want to look at prices between $3 and $4. This is going to give us the things that are higher value, so we would be able to sell them for more. The TV and wall mount, this is $3.95, and the minimum order is 3 pieces. We don't need to worry quite so much about the shipping costs when we're using a domestic supplier because we're not shipping from overseas, so the shipping costs are going to be low anyway. Okay, so that's Coal Imports. We also have this one here, which is Closeout Fortune dollardays.com. This is another wholesaler with a lot of products on offer. The minimum order here is 1 small case, so let's just take a look. I'll show you what I mean. And although you need to be logged in to see the prices, what we can see here is the case size, 48 units per case. These are all 48. This one's 36 units per case. So the minimum order is 1 case of whatever you buy. Still small quantities, but not as small as with Coal Imports. The third one I'd like to show you is alltimetrading.com. And if we just go down to camping, here's a first aid kit actually. This must be a very small one. It's only $1.60 per unit. Remember we were looking at first aid kits previously. And the minimum quantity is 48 pieces. So as with Closeout Fortune, your minimum order here on Old Time Trading is 1 case. So however many pieces are in that case. So this one here is only 10 pieces, but this is $19.95 per unit. We are really wanting to keep our purchase cost, our unit cost low. So round about $3, so not too much more than $3. And this is just so that you can get a reasonable amount of units while keeping your costs very low. Okay, so that's in the US. All right, for Europe, one fairly big wholesaler is mxwholesale.co.uk, and they do ship, or they will ship, to anywhere in Europe. Most of their supplies go to the UK, so they're shipping mostly in the UK, but if you wanted to sell on one of the other Amazon platforms in Europe and you wanted to have your products shipped to another country, like France or Italy or Germany, if you contact them, they will be able to do that for you. And the minimum order on this website is £50, so £50 sterling, so around about €70 at this point in time. You can also take a look at this free online directory, thewholesaler.co.uk. You can use this site entirely free of charge, as it says here. They have listed suppliers under different categories. So you would need to take some time to look through, looking for the particular categories that you're interested in and looking at those websites to find out if they are suitable, because some wholesalers do have quite high minimum orders, going up to £500 or €700, that kind of thing. And they would not allow minimum orders below that. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. Once you have some experience and once you start earning some money from Amazon. But as a new seller, I keep saying this, you really want to keep your first order as low as possible. Alright, if you download the PDF handout that goes with this lecture, I've listed all these websites on the handout. So I'll see you in a minute.